Hello, everyone. My name is Oksana. It's Road to Edoverse Weekly, Edoverse Insider, the 21st. We deliver the news about the creation of our project Edoverse. And as usual, Tokugawa-san, could you please start the session?
Hello, everybody. This is Iehiro Tokugawa speaking. Now, this time, and probably for the next couple of times, I would like to talk about the ofuro, the public baths in Edo, the city of Edo. Now, and then we start with the etymology. Now, you look at the kanji for ofuro, it is wind, and then fu is fu for wind. And ro is, I don't know what it means. It doesn't have any meaning, actually. Ro was probably the oven. Okay, oven in Nihongo is also ro. And in fact, the furo was originally a sauna, a steam sauna. And yes, and I actually remember being in one of them. You are led into a dark room about 2 meters high, and you lie down. It's completely dark, and steam comes in from somewhere, and you have to wait for a while. And then there's plenty of perspiration. Then you move to a warm water bath outside. Very scary experience, but this was the original, and therefore the name. Now, you see, and the tradition of public baths seems to have started very early on in Japanese history with Shotoku Taishi in the 6th century. So this was a part of offering for the masses by Buddhist temples. And the Shotoku's strategy was to let ordinary people experience a Buddhist paradise. So he created hospitals here and there and also public baths. And then the tradition went on, and they were steam baths until the early 17th century. And so this is one thing. And the other is that the first public bath in Edo is recorded in 1591, 1 year after Tokugawa Ieyasu entered the city of Edo. But within 25 years, so by the time the Tokugawa Ieyasu had become the nominal and de facto ruler of Japan, so there was one public bath for each neighborhood. So there must have been hundreds already. Now, I haven't been able to check this out, but there must have been some kind of intervention by the Tokugawa authorities in the city by then. And the interesting thing is that now you make a public sauna, and you let anyone who pays a little bit of money, loose change, to enter. Then they open and close the door all the time, so all the steam would leave. And that was the first technical problem that the bathing house owners had to contend with. And so what they did was they built a wall dangling from the ceiling, and you had to crawl into the sauna space. And but soon but it was very dark inside, and whoever got struck by the heat would faint there, and no one would notice for quite a while. So it was proving quite dangerous. So they started to put warm water at the bottom, and then put the wall a bit higher. So you will take the steam and then sit down, and then put yourself in warm water. And then only after that came what is today's Japanese hot bath, the public bath, a big tub full of hot water where you immerse yourself all the way up to your shoulders. And and that was in by the middle of the 17th century. And the interesting thing is that when Chinese tourists come to Japan and take the onsen, they're all perplexed that we all have to get naked fully. But at the very beginning, Japanese baths were the same. They had the ofuro fundoshi and the ofuro koshimaki, and they all leased it to you, the customer. And whoever got drunk and forgot to wear their things were laughed at in the bath quite naturally. Okay, so how it became a complete nudist paradise towards end Tokugawa times is now I have to find this out. But so this is the first installment about ofuro in Edo. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I like the idea, like Buddhist paradise as like bath or spa.
Yes.
Like there is a paradise. Thank you very much for a very interesting story. And next again, could you please, can I give you the word?
Thank you, Oksana. Hello, everybody. We really appreciate that it's so long time to receive the Lands NFT, yeah, and then finally you could receive those tokens. Yeah, sorry for taking a long time, and then really appreciate it for your patience. The thing is, the hardest thing is we received JPY by some applications, and then we had to integrate the lists of JPY into the lists of cryptocurrency with no mistake, with checking one by one by eyeball. Was like hell, but finally done. And with our team, we prepared some script which can, write Lands NFT quickly and accurately with slow gas. So it took a bit long time for you to, get those tokens. But anyway, finally we're done. So from this week, we are going to focus on creating the virtual world with Sequin. And then also we are going to find proper partner. Some of the company is a public listed company in Japan. I already found really great collaboration with them based on Edoverse. It's going to be nice and super powerful IR and marketing as well. And then my another partner is going to be in the US from this week, and then for 10 days. And then the end of August, he's also going back to US again to give some promotion and marketing in the US. He's really, really nice guy, but obviously he cannot be, official guy because he's working for some traditional financial company. So I don't know, maybe he has to follow the, conflict of interest or something. I don't know. But anyway, he's really nice guy and help us so much to find the ambassador as well and proper partner and then global marketing as well. Those are things. And maybe, I'm not sure, after we announce something about our partnership and collaboration, we would like to show the examples of merchandise. I mean, what we can do in Edoverse, especially for those who already bought the lands already bought the lands in Edoverse and already had lands token in Edoverse. It's going to be exciting, definitely, because we can put some advertising, we can put some marketing merchandising, and then I already found some kind of symbolic company which can show these activities. It's going to be announced quite soon. I hope quite soon, because we already had some agreements. So just discuss in the detail. So I'm really excited to focus on maximizing this ecosystem finally, because we finished all of the tech part, and then it was so tough, but anyway, we did it. And then supposed to be in September or something. Dominic always mentioned that we are going to have some avatar auction. So we need to prepare for some nice and high quality avatar, maybe from Sequin side, to let them into auction. It's going to be also good marketing. So anyway, we are going to try to do our best for maximizing our ecosystem, and then let all of you move to Edoverse immediately from Japan, from the global countries. You have to move now. Okay, Thank you so much.
Everybody should surrender. I understood.
Yes.
I'm ready. Thank you very much. And yes, everyone, thank you for your patience. Our team was working very hard these days. And next, Mitsushi, could you please continue the session?
Okay, hello. In July 7th, we started selling D-Land NFT and related tokens. And at that time, we had a live streaming on YouTube, namely monthly Edoverse Insider. Then me, Dominic-san, and Gen-san answered the questions from the users in chat in live streaming. I think we answered almost all the questions that we received at the time in very detail. I think it was very important to walk through users and give a detailed instruction about the process and procedures of purchasing NFTs and acquiring the tokens, and also answering the overview and roadmap of the projects. And the thing is, we usually, I explain the updates in process in English here in weekly Edoverse Insider, but sometimes it's important to have a direct dialogue and communication with Japanese users as well in order to remove their anxiety and also, be sort of transparent and accountable for their investment and commitment, right? Therefore, I think live streaming was very successful and we got very positive feedback from the users, from the Twitter and Discord and Line chat. So the thing is not only, Japanese, but also we need to sort of interact with a lot of users from different countries with different languages. So in Discord, I think we will expand other languages community as well. We already have several languages channel in Discord. And there I think we are able to sort of interact with the local users in their own local languages. So we see Japanese community, Chinese community, French, Malaysian, Indonesian community in Discord, and users are already having some sort of chat and interaction there in Discord. So for future, we will be able to reach out to wider range of audience as we proceed this marketing and promotional exertion, commitment and efforts. And also in a live chat corner in YouTube live streaming, a lot of users propose many great ideas for collaboration, for IP collaboration or ambassador collaboration and some other great idea or impressive ideas. So I think users interaction is very important key for organizing DAO, a decentralized organization. Usually communities have a sovereignty and initiative to proceed projects rather than the company, right? This is very sort of the most updated version of carrying out a project. So I think users are already in this paradigm of Web3 and DAO. That's what I felt during the live streaming. I think going forward, we will exert or execute the many ideas proposed by users one by one, and we can further activate community. So I think in that perspective, the next monthly Edoverse Insider, probably 8th of August, I don't know, maybe then we will have some other great idea to activate the community and some other opportunities to sort of improve the projects. That's what I wanted to say today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mitsushi. And the next, Dominique, could you please continue the session?
Okay. Thank you, Oksana. We're really celebrating the birth of Edoverse ecosystem. Finally, that on 7th of July. This is a real economies. It just appeared just from the Zeni currencies in Edoverse, and this is a really great thing. If you are deposited, if you deposited 1,000 USDC in the launch part, you got 15,800 Zeni. So I think this is big numbers. This time that the assumption of a market cap of the Zenic ecosystem, we just really just started from the really small place. It's like a 50 million, 5 million US dollars was the market cap that actually assumed, because we just did a 50% discount to the original assumed market cap was a 10 million US dollars. And then 1,000 USDC deposit became 800 Zenis, and also, of course, that we returned the rest of the USDCs, 592 USDCs. That means that in this time, the 408 US dollars just became 815,800 Zeni. That is a really big number, and I'm really happy that people can enjoy that to have the first memorial Zenis that's in this economy. So that's great. And then on 7th of July, we just started a USDC based lands NFT sale. That was also very that was very remarkable, but there was a little sort of confusions. And also this time that Ethereum system actually the shifting shifting the valuation from mining to the staking. And as a result, that what we saw is that the many updating on the Ethereum platform, Ethereum blockchains. So it means that even just we have some, we have already developed some certain very solid system to just launch this the Edoverse ecosystem. But always that the update is coming up, then we have to just catch up. And it takes a little time, and then we just did a lot of sort of the very sort of the quick decision that we had to make that to finish this deal. So it took a little time that we had to just apologize, just to take a time for this time. But in the future, that it's going to be very stabilized. Our system is going to be just working very okay in the futures, and then it will work very well in the future. And then there was a bit of excuse of that we did, but at least that most of the people just get land NFTs, and then we still just working on this to finalizing things and also we're just doing that for the agent too as well. So and after this, all the members, because this is the 7th of July was actually the birth of the Edoverse ecosystem. So all the stakeholders, and including, of course, this is Zeni buyers and also Zeni holders now, and also lands NFT holders. All the members are really great members, just in the first great member in Edoverse community. So we want to celebrate, and also we want to do some airdrops in the future, that the Zeni airdrops in the future for everybody, just that they attended on the 7th of July. So I'm really looking forward just to having that the next event will be on 8th of August, as Mr. mentioned. We have to just make some of the sort of very interesting events and also the exciting events for everybody, and also our purpose of this activities that to expand our communities before the real Edoverse is coming up in the next year. So I want really just pushing up everything, and then expanding the communities, and then people can just do a lot of activities in this community before the real Edoverse is coming up. So I'm really happy that we just did it. Of course, it was a really hard work and a tough start, but that was actually we started actually, and then I want just share everything just with all of them, all of you, and also I want to enjoy. People can just. I hope that people can just enjoy just in this Edoverse community, and then it's going to be very, very big in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and thank you everyone who participated in the monthly Insider last week. It was very fun. It was great to see everybody being active, giving the questions and comments. So thank you very much, and I will meet you next week. Goodbye.